Hey guys, Essex here, welcome back to another video. This is actually, I think, the second time in a row now on my channel I've uploaded another one of these commentary videos, and I have enjoyed making these, especially the one I did yesterday. But anyways, today I'm going to be talking about an interesting topic right now that is going down. And if you haven't already heard the news, Crystal, a Roblox Arsenal developer, is trying to push the other devs to get competitive removed from Arsenal. Today I'm going to be talking about why they want to get it removed, and I just am basically going to be talking about the subject in general. Also, really quick disclaimer, don't send any hate to Crystal. I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible, but I am going to share some of my own opinions, so I guess feel free to dislike the video if you have different ones or something like that. So before I get into it, I just want to say, please leave a like and subscribe. It supports my channel out a ton, and it makes me really happy when you do. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold.
Alright, so the first tweet I'm going to talk about is this one that Midnight Crystal released yesterday night, and the tweet is, I just want to say this, I said it on stream, Arsenal competitive is bad, and the reason is because it takes out all the actual skill-based parts of Arsenal and substitutes it with overinflated weapons. A good Arsenal competitive would have all the weapons in it, if not more quote-unquote bad ones. So first of all, the point of competitive is to make it more competitive. All the guns are good, so it makes it so then if some other person has an M60 and you have a bow, it's going to be a fair matchup, and competitive makes it so then everybody has relatively really good guns. Okay, you might not necessarily understand where I'm coming from, but if that doesn't convince you, let me tell you something that probably will. The golden knife, it's not in competitive, right? The reason why it's not in competitive is because the golden knife is not 100% based off of skill. It's like 20% skill, and like the rest is literally where enemy players are on the map, like their position related to yours, how good they are at the game, and also like really what their ping is, because you can't stab a laggy player. It's literally impossible. Like I was talking about all the guns being good to give it a more fair matchup. For example, let's say your opponent has a EM249, which is a fully automatic machine gun. It's literally an M60 with splash damage, basically, and you have a literal bow. Is that a fair matchup? I don't think it is, but if it was competitive, your enemy would have an EM249, but you would have something like a M1 Grand, so then you would have an actual chance of fighting against them, rather than it just being depending on what guns you have. Like, it gives you a competitive disadvantage with some guns. I think you can kind of understand where I'm coming from with that, and hopefully you do. A little while later, Crystal tweeted, in fact, it would promote the weapons that provide utility and allow the player to move around in interesting ways. Even more so, one of the biggest skill ceilings in Arsenal is the ability to adapt the weapon you're given. Being able to use bad weapons is part of that skill. This statement is actually like 100% true, like the utility thing. Obviously, if you're good at rocket jumping, you're gonna absolutely excel at using something like an M79 Thumper and flying across the map. That's pretty obvious that would be skill-based. Obviously, the comment about bad weapons and you having to have a higher skill level to use them is 100% true, except the point of competitive is to make it so then everybody has a fair matchup, and whether you do good or not is based off of your own skill level and not what guns you get. Because one player can just get some kill with the bow, and then everybody else gets stuck on the bow, and then they proceed to get absolutely OP guns. Like I said, EM249 versus the bow is not going to end up well, and there's a lot of guns that do genuinely give competitive disadvantages no matter how good you are at the game. Sure, you can do things to improve your odds of not dying with weapons like the crossbow, but they're still so genuinely trash to the point where it does actually reduce your skill level. Like I said, the point of comp, literally, just it's designed to make it so then everybody has the same fair matchup. It's supposed to be a perfectly fair game mode without any, unfair advantages just because somebody has a better gun than you, and that's because you can always get a gun that will be able to counter them. That's the point of comp, not an easy mode, better, easier than standard, whatever you want to call it. The point of it is to make it so that everybody has a fair matchup. Whether you win or not is solely based off of your skill level at Arsenal and not, what guns you have. Third thing she tweeted out was, I'm gonna push extra hard to change comp mode because I think it's the dumbest mode there is. It's not even competitive, it's standard but easy. Alright, so like I said, it's actually not standard but easy. It's a whole different concept entirely, and the reason why comp exists is to make a game mode where everybody has a fair advantage no matter what guns they have in the game. I mean, I guess it's fine if Crystal wants to push to get comp removed. I mean, I would be kind of sad and very mad. The classic sad-mad combo would pretty much be my emotions if they removed it, but I never had that much problem with standard, except for, obviously, the gold knife being really, not very skill dependent, and most of the time it's annoying as hell unless you're playing on bot servers. But at this moment, I really don't know what else much to comment on it. She did tweet a couple of more things out, but I just mentioned these three because I think they were the most important. Anyways, that's gonna kind of wrap it up for this video. Like I said, please don't send any hate to Crystal, and obviously this video is highly opinionated. This is just solely my opinion, and the only reason why I'm making this is because I really think Rolf should not remove comp. It's just, it's a good game mode, and I really don't think it should go just yet. I mean, unless they want to change standard to make it like a half and half of competitive and standard, if that makes any sense, I really don't want competitive to be removed. Anyways, like I said, hopefully you did enjoy this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like. I appreciate it, and it also helps out the algorithm a lot with recommending my video to people. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.